our constitutional natural rights as revocable privileges from our government instead of being the inalienable rights from our Creator that they are. He's done all this in an election year, in a tough election year. Imagine what they will do if they never have to face the voters ever again after the election. That's the bad news. Here's the good news, and I'll wrap this up as best as I can. If there's one thing I want to get through to you, it is not too late to turn this around. It is not too late to reignite the American idea. It is not too late to firmly reestablish our sense of a constitution with limited government and economic freedom. We can do this. The other number that warms my heart are the surveys that say we're still a 70-30 country. And not in the way I just said earlier. 70% of Americans believe in the American dream. Only 30% claim they want the so-called welfare state. So how do you jive that? How do you reconcile the fact that 70% of Americans want the American dream, where we see that 70% of Americans are more takers than makers technically in society today? It means we got a bad economy. People are down on their luck, but they haven't given up. You know, I live in Janesville. I live in a block that I grew up on. I got 67 Irish Catholic cousins in Janesville named Ryan. It's one of the reasons why I can win in that town. But in my neighborhood, I got two buddies that I grew up with. Two guys that went to Janesville Craig with me, who went and worked. We had a big GM plant there in Janesville until 2009. And these guys, like their parents, you know, they thought, John and Jim, they thought that they'd have this great job for the rest of their lives and have a really good life. And boom, in their 40s, rug got pulled out from under them. But they haven't given up. They went back to school. They went back to Black Hawk Tech. One of them's going to Whitewater to get new skills, new trades, and to get on to new businesses. One is an HVAC contractor. He's the happiest I've ever seen him. Another one's going to school to be a biology teacher. They're happy. They're taking it seriously. So there's a lot of people who are down in the luck right now, but they're getting themselves back. Meaning, most people in this country want to make a life that they can make for themselves. They see a horizon and they're shooting for it. And they believe that their kids will be better off. We believe in a society of upward mobility. We believe in a society where we make our lives for ourselves and we let our kids have a society that we make for them that is better than the one we got from our parents. That's what it's all about. But if we go down this path much further, if we allow the president to keep taking the country in the direction that he's taking it, these guys might give in. They might throw in the towel. They might say, enough, government, take care of me. We got to watch that tipping point. And so we want to do something about it. I would simply say this. We don't like the direction the president's taking the country. And he inherited a tough problem, but he's just made it worse. We feel morally and legally obligated to show you a different path. And please, go to our website, budget.house.gov, and look at the path to prosperity we passed out of the Budget Committee last week. We're going to pass this next Thursday. We're going to show